Okay guys, I'm back. Now that my peas, my gungo peas, remember we're making gungo, rice and peas. Okay, we have thyme in here. We have my scotchy still hanging out here. And it's giving it a nice spicy taste. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we got some scallions still in here. I took out the onion and I took out the green pepper, the sweet pepper, okay? Now before you do this, you must always make sure you have butter in here. Plenty butter. And also make sure that your water is about an inch above your rice. That's how I measure. You got peas in here, you got everything in here. You got the coconut milk in here, you put a little bit more water in here. You make sure you put this butter in here. It's that Anchor butter. You know that stuff I love. Put some of that in there. And then I always put a little bit of coconut oil in mine too. I know there's coconut milk in here, but I put a little coconut oil in mine too. Make sure you check and see that you have enough salt in this liquid before you add what you want to add, because you want it to have flavor and seasoning. You don't want your rice, I don't know what that little black thing was. You don't want your rice to be bland, you know? I know, I've done it where I forgot the salt. Can you imagine? I've done it. It's like, oh no, your rice is bland. What's going on here? And then you turn on your fire. Don't turn it up too high. Turn it up medium. You got your butter in there. You can keep checking it and make sure you turn it over. There we go. Lid is on. That's it for now. Rice and gungo. Rice and peas this Sunday. For traditional Sunday dinner to go with the fricasseed chicken. This is my rice and gungo. The pepper sitting lovely. She's perched lovely on top. I love it. So I told you, partway through, you have to comb this up, right? Make sure you comb it up. Make sure you make it nice and fluffy and flaky. And this is basmati rice. I love basmati rice. So this is coming up nice, right? Flaky. You're turning what's at the bottom to the top. So that way, you don't have some grains that's cooked at the bottom and then they're not cooked on the top. Something happened like that to me. So it happened to everybody. What can you say? No matter how long we've been doing this, that type of stuff happens. So this way you have it all lovely flaked up, right? It should be lovely. You can put your scotchy back on there to perch her right back up there. Make her look pretty. Make her sit right there and make everything nice. So that's it so far with the rice and peas. I think that's coming along quite nicely. Let's taste a bit here. I still have some stuck on the fork. Nice. Nice, you see, and spicy. Love it spicy. Guys, this is still part of Sunday dinner. I'm making this, and I know all of you know this. I'm doing 2 boxes. All right. I just washed the noodles. Washed the noodles. I boiled the noodles. And I boil them, and I always boil them with a little salt in the water and a little butter. All right, so you know how we add. What I do is I add carnation milk to mine. I add carnation milk while it's hot. That one ran out, but that's fine. I'll show you what I do. I add butter. No, I'm real big on butter. You have to forgive me. Mix that butter in. Let it kind of melt. Okay. As that's melting, we can pour the 2 packs of cheese. You know that cheese, that interesting cheese that comes in here. I'm not going to use the word F-A-K-E, but you can use your own imagination. Okay. This is Kraft. Mix that in, right? Still a little dry. Keep mixing, keep mixing. You know, the kids love this stuff. So this is for my goddaughter. They love this. My grandkids love it too. Keep mixing, keep mixing. A little dry. So I have another one, right? Carnation milk. And then keep mixing, keep mixing. Got to do it kind of neat here because it kind of fill up the whole bowl. So you do it kind of a lot of patience, you know, just work a little patience. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Keeps getting stuck to the wooden spoon, but that's okay. Keep mixing. And then what I add is I brought some cheese with me. I always travel with cheese when I come to Jamaica. I don't know if you can see that. Cheddar Gruyere cheese. Gruyere cheese. Yes. Anyway, I always travel with cheese because it's a good thing. And it comes in handy. And cheese, as we know, it's quite costly here. So I travel with cheese. I travel with cheese. I travel with butter. And then I grater up some of that cheese, that real cheese, you know, the one I traveled with. Grater up some of that and put that in there. You know, one day I must challenge myself and make a macaroni and cheese. My mother would make macaroni and cheese, but I never really challenged myself to make real macaroni and cheese. I have to make some one day. So anyway, this is just a quick video to show you how I do mine. But I add carnation milk and butter. Whoop, a couple noodles flying out. And I put some real cheese in here along with that lovely powdered one that comes in the box. That's how I do mine. So that way, you know, you got a little bit of nutrition. You got some nutritional value to this meal. And you mix it up as good as you can. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. And then you put it aside. And guys, after I put that aside, I'm going to be cutting up some fish. I'm going to make some fish. I'm going to fry some fish. I'm going to cut it up and season it up. And I'll show you what I put on it, okay? I'll come back in a bit. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to season up this fish right now. In this fish seasoning, I have a ramekin here. Full of fish seasoning. There we go. Full of fish seasoning. And I'll show you what seasoning I have in this ramekin. I have this fish seasoning. Whoop. The black pepper. A little salt. Some garlic, pimento. You know that one. And some crushed pimento berries. This one also. A little bit of all of that mixed in here. In this ramekin. And I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to sprinkle all over this fish. Now this fish I've had out for most of the day. I've been a bad girl. And then I just vinegared it down. I cut it up and I vinegared her down or him down or whatever. So don't tell me about the eyes. I know the eyes look funny, but it was in the freezer and it's been there for a few weeks now and it was fine all along. So now for me just leaving it out and then vinegaring it down, it got this weird look. Okay? So forgive the weird look. Seasoning this fish, right? I actually like to eat fish eyes, so I'm not worried about it. Whatever seasoning I have left. And this is Golden Grace continuing traditional Sunday dinner today. All right? I'm going to escovitch this fish. I'm going to fry it first. And then I'm going to escovitch it. And here I am frying. Let me bring it further down here. Uh-oh. Can you see that? They're frying up right now. Okay? Got some peppers in there. And they're frying up. So stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. Golden Grace, hey guys. Golden Grace back. This pepper's getting to me. But this is our Escovitched fish. It's up. It's fried. It looks pretty. And it's ready for consumption. Ready to eat. Okay? There we have it. Escovitched. I want to say it's red snapper. I don't know. It was given to me. I put it in my freezer. Red snapper. Whatever fish you'd like to make. Okay? This is gravy. Gravy. This is vinegar, pimento, peppers, onions, carrots, I'm gonna heat it up on the stove a tad and put it over the fish. There we go. Traditional Sunday dinner coming together. Fish is up. I just finished making some chopped veg here also, cold veg. So what we have in here is cabbage, a little bit of their iceberg lettuce, which I'll talk about it in a second. Cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots. And what I love about the veggies here is they stay crisp and nice for weeks. You can have them in the refrigerator. They don't turn weird and they stay so nice. So this is like a cold coleslaw. We call it coleslaw. And then after I cut that all up, nicely shredded up and everything, then you add a little bit of vinegar and you add a little bit of sugar. And there you have it. It's beautiful. And it tastes nice. Yeah, it tastes nice. Yeah, I love it. I love this stuff. All right. Sunday dinner, the veg, the fish, some of the rice and gungo. This is my plate. This is my plate of food, yes. And I have this wine, Stella. They make some pretty good wine. I never had the blueberry one. Wasn't crazy about trying it either. But I figured today I have it in Jamaica. That's what I have. Some chicken here. Fricasseed chicken. Some mac and cheese for the young people. That's what I'm having today for Sunday dinner. The Escovitched fish. I'm not having any Escovitched fish on my plate, but it came out nice. That's it. Bon appetit to you all. God bless you all.